Hey guys, I'm Danielle. Welcome back to my reading nook. Today I am going to be talking about authors who are people of color. Why? Because on Tumblr I was asked if I would talk about books that were written by people of color. Why not, right? First, I'm going to talk about a different series that were based on werewolf, vampire, and shapeshifter lore that are written by authors who are people of color. And when I say people of color, I don't mean just Black or African American authors. I'm talking about Latino and Latinx and Asian, different people who come from different cultures and races, who wrote books based on whatever. Why I'm doing this, one, because someone on Tumblr asked me to, and two, I want to promote these authors and these books so other people would go and buy them, and so these series and these authors can get more recognition for the great work they put out, because a lot of authors take years researching and writing and editing and proofing and sending them out to different companies so they can get published so people can read them. And I hope with this video that you would go look at these series and these authors to see if it's something you guys would like to read. Here we go. The first author I want to talk about is Romina Garber. She has written Lobizona and Castadora, which is about werewolves and Argentine folklore. And the second book, Castadora, is out in 2021. Who doesn't like werewolves? And it's based on other folklore besides Romania or wherever werewolves come from. I don't know. But I will definitely check the series out because, again, I want to see what this book is about and, representation, right? The next series, which is by Renee Ahdieh, she has written The Beautiful and the Damned. And there's a third book coming out in that series, but I don't know when or the title yet. It's about vampires that are from New Orleans. Renee Ahdieh also written Flame in the Mist and Smoke in the Sun. I have these 4 books that I mentioned, and when I'm done with these books, I will be sure to make a video about it, my thoughts on the books. And I hope you guys go look at these books, because I've heard nothing but great things about Ahdieh's books and her writing style, so I know I won't be disappointed. Then there is a book written by Stephen Graham Jones, who is part of the Blackfeet Native American tribe, which is called The Only Good Indians. And then there is Marlon James, who comes from Jamaica, who has written Black Leopard, Red Wolf, Moon Witch, Night Devil, and The Boy in the Black Star. I want to read pretty much every book that I'm listing, and I hope you guys will too. Then there's a 7-book series about a banshee who screams when someone dies. That's written by Rachel Vincent. The books are My Soul to Take, My Soul to Save, My Soul to Keep, My Soul to Steal, If I Die, Before I Wake, and With All My Soul. I'm going to list all of these books in the description box below, so please go check them out. Now I'm going to talk about authors who are people of color, who I kind of feel need to get more recognition, because I know these books are very well written, and I want people to read other books by many different authors, whether they're white, black, Hispanic, whatever. So I'm going to list the authors, and I hope you guys check them out. First one is Roshani Chokshi. She has written the books Arusha and the End of Time, Arusha and the Song of Death, Arusha and the Tree of Wishes, and Arusha, City of Gold. I seen the Arusha series on my Instagram because those books were published by Rick Riordan's book publishing label. So if you like mythology, go check out the Arusha series. Then here's Dhonielle Clayton, who you might have heard in The Bells and the Everlasting Rose. There is a third book coming out, and I don't know the title or when it's coming out yet, but keep an eye out, because girls who have the ability to change someone's appearance, come on. Then there's Kendare Blake, who wrote 3 Dark Crowns, 1 Dark Throne, 2 Dark Reigns, and 5 Dark Fates. I want to read this series so bad, but maybe in the future, once I get all my maybe just get my to be read pile down first. I did a review of Jenny Han's To All the Boys I Loved Before series. It's a 3-book series, and it has To All the Boys I Loved Before, P.S. I Still Love You, and Always and Forever, Laura Jean. I read this series a year ago when I got them for Christmas. Very easy reads, and if you like romance, that is a series you'll want to read. Then we have Justina Ireland, who wrote Dread Nation and Deathless Divide. And Angie Thomas wrote The Hate You Give, Concrete Rose, and On the Come Up. If you haven't read The Hate You Give, I suggest you go read it now. Very powerful book. Powerful message. I cried when I read this series. Oh, I cried when I read The Hate You Give. I cried. I loved it. Then we have Tomi Adeyemi, who has written Children of Blood and Bone and Children of Virtue and Vengeance. These 2 books are written by, Tomi Adeyemi. I love this series. It's about a girl who wants to restore magic within her tribe because the king forbade it, but she got tired of the ruthlessness and decided to take matters into her own hands. Then we have Nicola Yoon, who wrote Everything, Everything, and The Sun is Also a Star. And Sabaa Tahir, who wrote An Ember in the Ashes, A Torch Against the Night, A Reaper at the Gates, and A Sky Beyond the Storm. I have the first 3 books in the series, and maybe after Christmas I'll get the last book, which was released on December 1st. So if you're waiting to read A Sky Beyond the Storm, go pick it up now. Marie Lu. She has written Warcross, Wildcard, Star Hunter, The Kingdom of Back, the Prodigy series, and the Young Elite series. I have read Warcross and Wildcard, and I love that series. I love those 2 books because it's about a young guy who makes a game using someone puts on glasses and they're transported into this game, and they have to form teams and fight against other teams to win championships. However, the creative game, you won't get why he made up the game, and I really hope you all go read Warcross and Wildcard. It's really great. Some more authors who are people of color are Silvia Moreno-Garcia. She wrote Mexican Gothic. Christina Hammonds, she wrote The Black Kids. L.L. McKinney wrote A Blade So Black, A Dream So Dark, and A Crown So Cursed. Ta-Nehisi Coates wrote The Water Dancer. I actually have The Water Dancer and The Black Kids waiting to be read. Why not? I did a video on Cinderella is Dead by Bayron. It's a retelling of Cinderella, which also acts like a sequel. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I know you will too. Then we have Ibi Zobwa, who wrote American Street, Pride, and Punching the Air. Punching the Air was co-written by Yusef Salam. Seriously, go check this series out. You'll love it. And lastly, Danielle Page. Excuse me, I'm sorry. She has written Dorothy Must Die, The Wicked Will Rise, Yellow Brick War, and The End of Oz. This series is about a girl from Kansas who gets transported to Oz to stop a character we all know and love who decided to take over Oz. So she decides to team up with an organization to defeat this tyrant and restore Oz to the great and powerful land it is. I hope you guys check out this series and these authors that I mentioned, because why not? Why not? I've read some of these books, and I have some of these books by these authors, and I hope you all check it out. I'll really check out these authors and these series and these books, because why not diversify your reading? Why, go outside your comfort zone and see if you like these books or not. I'm gonna list all these books and these authors down below, and I really hope you all go research these authors and these books and see if there's something that you want to read.